What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and well, it is official. This is your stimulus and infrastructure bill update. Take a look, you guys. Official House schedule from Steny Hoyer indicates that the MBRS will debate the social spending bill Thursday today. And we're seeing articles coming out like this. Take a look. House schedule suggests that Thursday, today, debate for the massive social spending bill will begin. And you guys, I'm going to get you caught up on all the details, as again, we are having schedule updates for this spending bill, the stimulus reconciliation with 1.75 to 2.1 trillion of stimulus provisions. Now, this is all unfolding while we are still, though, awaiting those CBO scores to determine how this stimulus reconciliation bill is going to be impacting our economy, our inflation, our debt, as that is a major concern of conservative Democrats, especially Senator Joe Manchin, who's saying he needs to see those scores to verify whether or not he's going to be supporting this bill to get passed once it hits the Senate after it goes through its process taking place right now in the House. Now, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get you caught up on that, but also, if you missed my previous videos, you might want to check them out, as we're hearing there's stimulus checks going out in various states, as states are taking those provisions that were provided in the last stimulus package, $350 billion, for them to use for their state residents however they see fit, and a lot of states have not even touched it. So we've seen states like Texas just pass a stimulus package, and a lot of provisions we're hearing could equal stimulus checks. Also, another state that passed $285 stimulus checks. Another one that is about to pass $2,000 stimulus checks. And I'll keep you up to date as more states pass more packages with more provisions, which could mean more checks. But right now, let's go ahead and get you caught up as to what's unfolding right now on a federal level with this current stimulus reconciliation bill. But before we do, also just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the second channel that's going to be launching here closer to the end of the year, Steve Ram Finance. If you're interested in growing wealth or learning about personal finance, consider joining. I will pin a comment down below. All you got to do is click the link. It'll take you to the channel. Hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'm really excited about that channel and launching content. Consider joining if you're interested in that. Thank you so much for all the support. But let's get you caught up right now on this federal level stimulus package. But first, do me a quick favor, smash the like button, leave your comments, share this out. Helps me out a ton with the algorithm, just takes a second. Thank you so much. Also, if this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to stay up to date. And if you got any specific questions for me, I'm easy to get a hold of. All you gotta do is shoot me a DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. That's by far the best way to get a hold of me if you have any specific questions on anything going on. But with that being said, let's dive into this article and get you caught up on the latest with the schedule and how things are actually officially starting today with the stimulus reconciliation bill. All right, so first up, link in the description below to this article that just came out last night that says the House schedule suggests that today, Thursday, debate for the massive social spending bill will begin. And the subtitle says that Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, he said that he hopes to pass the $1.75 trillion bill before Christmas. So the plan so far is to get this done this week before Thanksgiving in the House of Representatives. Have it moved on to the Senate, where they're hopefully going to be having it done before Christmas to be signed into law by the president. Now, the article says that the official House of Representatives schedule suggests that the debate on the massive Democratic social bill will begin on Thursday, today. Now, official House schedule from Hoyer indicated that the MBRS will debate the social spending bill Thursday, according to Fox News Congressional Correspondent Chad Pergram, who tweeted Wednesday evening regarding Thursday's plan to debate the nearly $2 trillion social spending bill known as the Build Back Better Act. And just to clarify, this is the second portion of the infrastructure package. We just saw the infrastructure portion, the $1.2 trillion for traditional roads, bridges, and highways infrastructure passed into law by the president. Now they're working on human infrastructure, social spending bill, and this is essentially going to be the next stimulus package, which is going to equal money directly to people. Now, reading on, it says, House moderates say they won't vote on the bill with enough information from the CBO on it, and it is not clear how much is enough. And the Senate cannot even take up the bill without a CBO score because of its rules under budget reconciliation, the process Democrats are using to circumvent the GOP filibuster. So as you guys know, right now we're awaiting those CBO scores, but if you missed my previous video yesterday, you might want to check it out, as accusations are flying against against President Joe Biden, saying he has said all this time that this bill is totally paid for. It will cost zero. The tax increases will cover the $1.75 trillion in spending. But what we're hearing is the CBO scores might be saying differently, and President Joe Biden is already preparing Congress that if the CBO scores come out saying differently, to disregard them, discredit it. They don't have enough experience. This is going to be paid for. Now, I don't know. You let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but a lot of people are saying they think that this might indicate that this is actually going to add to debt and inflation. Now, the big question is, how are those moderate centrist Democrats going to respond to this? Are they going to disregard those CBO scores and move forward, or are they going to say, hold on, we might need to take a pause and adjust this package? Now, we will see, and I will keep you up to date. Now, reading on, it says, we aim to pass it before Christmas, said Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer about the spending bill earlier this week. Now, Schumer previously said that he wanted the Senate to work on passing the bill this week, but it is now clear that that is definitely going to be impossible. Now, that means that after the holidays, both chambers, the House and the Senate, they will face down a crush of high-stake issues that could make or break Biden's presidency, buoy or tank the economy, and potentially keep lawmakers in the Capitol deep into the holiday season. So hopefully they're going to be able to get this done, because we also have, as you know, the debt ceiling that needs to be increased. The government shutdown is looming, and they still need to pass this spending bill. And the only thing of the 4 urgent items that has gotten done is that infrastructure bill. Now, listen to this. I ask that you please keep your schedule flexible for the remainder of the calendar year. As you can see, we have much work to do to close out what will be a very successful year of legislative accomplishments, said Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer in a letter Sunday. Now, after months of trying to force their massive social spending bill onto President Biden's desk, congressional Democrats are confronting the reality that the effort will drag past Thanksgiving and collide with other major issues that could put its passage in doubt, including the debt ceiling debate, as we mentioned, which was pushed to December earlier this year. And just to clarify, the deadlines for those both are December 3rd. Now, the House could vote as soon as this week on the tax and spending bill that imagines spending of $1.75 trillion over the next decade to bolster the social safety net, combat climate change, and fund various progressive wish lists. Now, the measure, which comes at an awkward time for Democrats, with inflation hitting a 3-decade high in October, could push new federal spending over the past 18 months to a stunning $8.85 trillion. And we're hearing that there has been a ton of spending going out from these stimulus packages that had no pay-fors, which they're saying is adding to this inflation surge, along with the supply chain issues. Now, lawmakers have already approved about $7.1 trillion in new spending since March of 2020, when the pandemic hit. That is a lot of money coming in all at once, including $5.9 trillion in pandemic relief measures, according to the money tracker published by the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, a nonpartisan organization based in Washington. About $4.8 trillion has already been spent or is earmarked for future use as well. So a whole lot of money coming out all at once. So you guys, that is the latest on the official startup of debate on the social spending bill, which we're hearing could be today. Now, I'll keep you up to date here on the channel, but also they still got to get those CBO scores to determine what's going to be the overall price tag. Are they going to support this? How is this going to impact our economy? Also, a lot of people are asking, what are going to be the provisions now that all of these modifications are taking place? Well, we are actually still waiting a lot of those details to be released. And as soon as they are, know that I'll be sure to share with you guys here on the channel and keep you up to date. And also, as we mentioned, the debt ceiling, government shutdowns, what's going to be unfolding with that? Those deadlines are December 3rd, right around the corner. And you guys, as more information is released on that, I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel as well. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick moment to smash the like button. Helps me out a ton. If this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. If you'd like to join the second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance, I'll pin that comment down below. And if you got any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. But with that being said, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.